Welcome to another episode of the Opinions Podcast. I'm Bobby B with the opinions you want to hear, and I'm here with my main man.
What it do, man? This Los Hurt, in my humble opinion. What's going down, fellas?
What up, man? Today we have a special guest, man. We have one of the high school coaches out here in Houston. Los, you have one of your personal friends, also ProAm teammate. Man, I'll let you do the introduction today, Los.
What it do, man? You know, if y'all don't know, we talking to legendary coach and player. You know what I mean? One of those guys, man, for sure. You know, you might not, cause he in my humble opinion, he's one of those guys who game took off after high school, after college. You know, when he turned pro, he's a pro's pro. You know, and a hell of a coach. No other than the legendary Brandon Gay. What's going on, Coach?
What's up,
AKA
fellas?
BG, baby.
BG?
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. And, when y'all gave me the call and y'all say y'all want to get me on the pod, man, I don't know what y'all want to talk about with me, but I'm here for y'all boys, man. And I'm excited, man. Let's have some fun tonight.
Yes, sir. Sure. Well, really, Coach, to be honest, we just go jump around a little bit. One of the main reasons what brought your name up is exactly what Los was saying. So me and Los were just chopping it up, and like Los was saying, he was like, man, this is not a high school list, but he was like, man, there was so many guys who developed after high school and became really good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's basically when your name came up there. And I remember personally, I remember you from the Jaguars now that we talk, you know, and you guys, you know what I'm saying? But when I first been around you, not consistently, but a little bit, that was when you and Los was playing down at the ProAm. And I was just watching you guys as a fan, just out there seeing y'all guys groove out there, man. So, Los, just give us a little bit about those ProAm days with you and Coach.
Oh, man, it was like right at the tail end of the prime of the Pro-Am, the Fondy Pro-Am, to be honest with you. Like that era of the Pro-Am was probably the last of like that era and that history, you know, going back to the days when my daddy used to take me watch all the Houston Rockets play in it, you know, all the former pros from other teams to come play in it. I think our group was like the last of a dying breed of that. The Fondy Pro-Am ain't been the same since. What you think, Coach?
I agree, man. I mean, it was still fun, man. You know, you go into the Pro-Am, they still got the DJ. They opened up both sides of Fundy, so you still get you some fans in there. It'll be live on. We used to play Tuesday, Thursday, but Monday, Wednesday.
Thursday. Yep.
Tuesday, Thursday. So, you get out there a good Thursday night game, and then hit the streets a little later, man. After the fact in the summertime. So, but it was fun, man. Like I remember. I appreciate y'all bringing me on. It was you. I remember we used to hoop at Fondy, and then I think we was hooping at the Ridge. I think I don't remember where.
Yeah, the Ridge. They had open
in the
run.
mornings. Yes, yeah. And you was like, man, you and Tay, y'all was like, man, y'all just come down here and come run with us. And we went on a stretch. Shoot, I think we won by 2 or 3 championships. So
yes, sir.
So it was, and shout out to Manger Green and all y'all boy Tay, man. I was just along for the ride, man. Y'all, I'm setting screens for y'all, pick and pop. Y'all pass to me, I'll open, I'm gonna shoot
it. Y'all heard what BG said now. We went on a run. 2 trips. Y'all heard, and look, I only was there for one. I might have won one, and then I had to take Tay's spot because Tay went overseas to play on the national team for Belarus. So he couldn't play that summer. So I had to fill in his role. But that team with a core group of Dante Stiggers, Brandon Gay, Brian Hamilton, and what's my guy? It was Mike Harris.
We had Mike Harris.
Mike Harris was probably the best. He was our best player. He was our best player.
He did.
Did Mike play with the Rockets?
Yeah, I think Mike might have played with the Rockets.
He was playing with the Rockets at that time. It was
he stuck in the league for a little bit. He stuck in the league for a little bit.
Man, I remember B. Ham used to go hard in the Pro-Am, man.
Hey, listen.
B. Ham used to go hard.
Yeah. Y'all remember that game when it was Mike James, J.R. Smith, Michael Beasley, Moses Malone Jr., They had a whip. They had a
Yeah.
whip, and B Ham was the best
Went crazy.
player on the court that day,
Yep.
bro.
Went
He
crazy.
was locking up J.R. Smith something so serious to where when he ripped him one time at half court, y'all remember he was going on the fast break and J.R. clipped my man.
Yeah, I remember
We
that.
almost had to
Yeah.
go there, man. Yeah, we almost had to go there. It was that deep.
Yeah.
It was that
Yeah.
deep, man. Yeah.
Hey,
Y'all
J.R.
heard them name
Smith
drops I just
crazy.
did too, though. Yeah. Y'all heard them name drops I just did, boy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, JR was crazy, man, because B Ham clearly was already past him and
He
dunking the
was there.
ball or whatever, and he just came and took his legs from up under him. But the
Yeah.
craziest part about him, that almost led into a big fight. But I don't know
Yeah.
what happened to the brother before that game, but he had like an eye jammy, if y'all remember.
I remember that. You got to remember
Yeah, I
before
don't
the
know.
eye jammy, he had just sucker punched little twin. You know, the twins
Mm.
that went to Essence with us,
Yeah.
Jordan the
Know
people.
that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he had just sucker punched twin like before the eye jamming. Then he came back a couple weeks later. His eye was all jacked up. They said some
Yeah.
niggas got on his ass in Houston. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something happened to him, and then
That was probably an accident. He probably slipped and fell.
ain't no telling. But hold on,
Yeah.
but speak. I know we're gonna get into more names, but before we get into coach, the two we mentioned though, Brian Hamilton and Brandon Gay. Charles Gaines is another one though, but those
Games.
three, yeah, like I remember they games going to another level after high school, after college. They professional careers was successful for sure. It ain't about no NBA or none of that. You know, go do your homework. Successful professional basketball careers, most definitely, most
But
definitely.
both of
Man.
them had sense. Well, no matter what type of sense. I remember Beham playing on TV with New Jersey.
Yeah,
New Jersey NBA called at that time. I forgot
yeah.
the
Yeah.
whatever
Like
they
BG
was.
was saying,
NBA
that
team.
3-4 year stretch, man, we was hooping on another level. Yeah,
No, it
it
was
was
fun.
top tier hooping going on. Yes, sir.
It was
And Big
fun. That
Chuck
was
played with
fun.
the Spurs.
Yeah, Big
Man.
Chuck.
Big Chuck
Yeah,
played with the Spurs.
yeah.
I
Hey,
was
y'all
in the
talk
Big,
game and
about
I seen that boy on the roster. That boy was in the game. Boy got in the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I see that boy with low slim.
yeah,
y'all
yeah,
talk about trajectory going that way, man. Chuck, from when he left, Chuck left Southwest Missouri State. He went there out of college. I mean, out of high school, and then
okay.
he came over to Southern Miss with me and Tay and Rigsby. We was all at Southern Miss. My sophomore year of college, we was all at Southern Miss together. And so I left at Christmas. They stayed. Chuck had I think he did a pretty good job those last 2 years at Southern Miss. But man, Chuck just took off. Once he became a pro, man, he did a good stint. He tried to get in the league, and he was like, man, forget it. I'm just gonna make my money across the
Oh,
water.
yeah,
He went to
yeah.
Europe for a little bit, played on some top-notch teams in Europe, and then he hit that bag when he went to China, man. So,
Yes, sir.
Gaines is, man,
Yeah.
that's my
Shout
boy
out to
right there,
Chuck
man.
G for
Hey,
sure.
we was
Yes.
in Hattiesburg pushing his green Grand Am, boy. We was me, him, and Tay. Yeah, I remember that, man. Shout out to
I had
that
a
boy,
couple
man.
trips to that. Me and Bobby B know about that Hattiesburg.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Yeah,
hey, what was it called? A high hat.
Hi hat, man. Hi hat
yeah.
2000.
Whatever. Yeah, it
Hi
was some
hat
high
2000. The V, man. Man, it wasn't much out there, but we made it fun, dog.
hat.
Yes, sir. I got
Yeah.
two sister-in-laws out of Hattiesburg, man. Shout out
Oh
to them.
yeah.
For sure.
Stupid.
Oh,
Shout
man.
out to them.
Hey, man, what's wrong with that brother? Hey, what's wrong with that brother?
Hey
Hey,
man.
quick though, message for the kids. And I'm gonna say this, and I hope neither one of these guys, all of them big as hell, could probably beat me up, but they can't. They don't know where I'm at. That's why we do Zoom call, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully BG and them don't get mad. But for all the kids out there, BG, you play professional. I'll let you get into that. But I know you made money overseas. Beham, Chuck, these guys touched a little bread overseas. Professional careers was good. They wasn't trying to score 20 and 30 in high school. They were good role players, defenders,
Yeah.
fed a role, and able to play a role so good so they got paid for it.
Yeah.
Like now, it's like that. If you tell a kid to play a role and fit it, it's like, man, you telling them something that's so, like it's a
Foreign
disease,
language to them or something. Yeah,
right? Like no, but it's
yeah.
like it's disrespectful. You
Right.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like so, since playing a role is so disrespectful to some parents and some of these kids that's so damn smart, Coach, how many years professionally you played overseas from playing the role?
I played when I graduated. I played 9 total. I played 2 in Germany in the Pro A league, or the Bundesliga they call it. That's the top league in Germany. And then I played 4 years in Belgium, and then I played 2 years in Hungary, and then my last year, man, I was stealing money. I was in Luxembourg, man. I was just trying to get enough money to pay for my wedding. That's all.
Yeah, yeah. But look,
It's
though,
So,
you could go over there and get that.
oh
You
yeah,
know,
you
you can go over
could.
there and get that.
Yeah, you could. So, and it was different times back then, man. It was, man. It was good basketball over there. Not that it's not no more, but it was just, it was a little bit easier now, man. We always worried about getting our money, but now, man, I don't know what them boys getting over there in over across them waters. The medium to low level areas, man, on
Oh, it
$1,500,
didn't, so you
$2,000 a
saying it
month.
didn't went that and it got worse?
I think that's what I'm hearing, man. That's what I'm
Okay.
hearing. So,
Mm.
but yeah, I don't know what
Did you
them
say
boys
you
making
played
over.
4 years in Belarus, BG?
No, in Belgium. In Belgium.
Belgium. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's when I did my time in Germany. Man, I wish I could have stayed my whole career in Germany because Germany was live. It's a good league. It's very similar to like the NBA. They try to make it like the NBA with the high level teams, with the budgets, and with the accessibility that they give the players and stuff. They try to make it real live. So and then Germany was live. It wasn't that far from. I mean, it was 8 hours, but it was kind of like home. Once you get in them big cities, it was all right.
Yeah.
So
8 hours overseas is that's a light trip. That's a light trip.
yeah, for
That
real,
ain't bad.
for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
So yeah, so the further east you go, I mean, back when we played, the further east you go, that's where you made all the money. Russia, Poland, but man, now that's you earned it.
Yeah.
You earned
Yes,
that
sir.
money that way.
Yes,
So
sir.
in multiple ways, on the court and off the court.
man, it's
BG, do
like
you know? Go ahead, B.
no, go ahead, Los.
Now I was gonna say, who do you remember? Like who hooked you up with those deals back then? Like who was the guy that was turning y'all on to those kind of situations?
Dog, it's crazy because okay, you go back to saying like I was a late bloomer and stuff. That was not in the picture for me. Even making it to college, that wasn't making it. I didn't think I was gonna make it to college and play basketball. Like dog,
Yeah.
I didn't start hooping until like my senior year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I went to Stafford and we was the smallest public school in the city. We was all right, but we wasn't at that time. Y'all at Elsick, the Ridge was live, Fort Bend was live, HISD was still popping. You know what I'm saying? So we
Yeah.
was just like little brother. So just to get to college, that was a blessing. And there was a guy that his son played with me at University of San Diego, and his best friend was my first head coach, Joe Wilton. He's from Connecticut, but he was my first head coach. And my buddy's dad told him, he's like, "Yo, we got this kid at San Diego. He's pretty good. He putting up big numbers. He make all conference. You might want to take a look at him." So he sent some tape, some film to Coach Weldon over there. He just shot me over a contract. I didn't even have an agent at that time. He just shot me over a contract. I went and got an agent, signed the deal. It wasn't for some pennies, but shoot, man, I didn't care. I didn't
Yeah.
want to go work at that time, dog. So I was going to go hoop.
Yeah. That's a blessing, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you
So and
know
then
what,
I got an
Los?
agent. And then it kind of took off from there, man. I kind of let them do all the business once I got in.
Mm.
It look like the business really taken care of. I look at you and Lowe's background. Y'all got 20 cities and shit. I got these posters up because this is the only thing my roaches don't crawl
You
on, man.
stupid, dog.
He is silly, man. He
Man, that was a long time ago, man. That money
is.
been gone, man.
Yeah.
I'm a
So
teacher salary, dog.
let's
Teacher
get into
salary.
it.
Oh, there we go.
How did you get
Yeah.
into high school coaching?
It's funny, dog. My dad was a coach, and he was my coach my sophomore year, and I left because I wanted to go to public school, and I promised myself I was like I'm never gonna coach. How hard my dad was on me, man, and how hard he worked me to be a good player, and it just wasn't clicking until later. And I was like, man, I'm not gonna coach. I don't want to do it. And then when I was in Europe, I knew I was winding down. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next. And I gave it to my father-in-law. He was a coach and a teacher at Clear Creek High School. And man, he came to me one day. He's like, man, you might as well come teach and coach, man. We got the summers off, got weekends off. You already playing, you around basketball. Just keep it going. I thought about it for a while, and my last year when I was in Luxembourg, I was doing all my teacher certifications and stuff, and I passed all my tests, and then I just hopped the head first in, man. I got me a job at North Shore and tried to get on with Coach Green over there, but he was already full. This is a year after they won with what's the kid that went to Texas? Big kid from North Shore. That was like 2013 or 2014.
I ain't hip.
Man,
Yeah,
what's
I
that
was
boy
gonna say
name?
Cedric Williams, but Cedric ain't go to Texas though.
Yeah.
Shout out to my
No,
partner.
what's the big tall dude? I forget his name, but they won state. I can't think his name. They won state in like 14, I think, and I end up at North Shore 15, and then they didn't have any openings. And then my dad grew up with Coach Courtney from on the South Side, and I hit him up and I applied for a job. He had an opening, and the rest is history, man. I was at Bush for 11 years, 10 years.
Oh, so you came up, you was Coach Courtney's assistant.
I was
That was
Coach Courtney's assistant for 3 years, his last 3 years at Bush, and then I ended up getting a job at Bush when he retired.
okay.
Yeah.
Was EY and them your first class, Eric Young?
EY was, that was my boy, man. EY, my guy, man. He
Yeah.
was a football kid, but he always like, Coach, I'm a hooper.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was on the varsity squad as junior, huh?
Yeah, out there taking off his shirt and shit.
Yeah, man. And funny story, dog. My first year at Bush was his freshman year. I had him in my class, and EY was so lazy, dog. I used to have to stay on him, man. I used to have to call his people, and they'd be like, "Man, Coach, do whatever you got to do to get him right." And
Yes,
once he understood that I had that, you know what I'm saying, that part with him, man, EY that was my guy, man. So
yeah.
I miss that
EY,
boy,
that's
man.
the
Yep.
fam right there, man. That's nephew,
Yeah.
man. That's nephew for
Man,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he played so hard, man. He cares so much, man. He pretty much led us to the regional semifinals that year, man. Just how hard he played and how much determination he didn't want to go home. He knew he wasn't running track, he wasn't doing baseball. This was his last time in high school competing, and he wanted to get as far as he can, and we did, man. Did a good job.
Yeah. That's dope.
Y'all had some pretty good teams over there at Bush, man.
Yeah.
Tell me, Coach, how hard is it to make it to that state championship game?
Damn near impossible, dog. It's damn near
Yeah.
impossible, bro. You got to have. It's a mixture of things. You got to have. Us coaches, we always say this: you can be the best coach in the state, you can be the best coach in the world, but if you ain't got no players, you ain't going nowhere. So you got to have some luck with some players. You got to build some camaraderie amongst those players. You got to have the right system that caters to the players and their strengths. And then you got to hope you don't get no injuries, no major injuries. And the path got to be set for you, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been plenty of times where we've seen great teams. They'll fall off first round, fall off third round, and there'll be some randoms that just make it to like us. We wasn't supposed to make it that far. We struggled through most of the district, and we just got on the run late in the second round of district. I think we lost one game that year. I mean that second round.
During
And
that
then we
run,
just got on the run. We got hot. Yeah, we got hot, dog. And we beat who we beat May Creek. Then we beat man Woods. What's that school?
Seven Woods.
No, where Gibson was at.
Oh,
Shoot,
that's Mighty Creek.
No. Where he was at first.
Oh, Springwood.
Springwoods. We beat Springwoods second round, and then we beat.
They did make the playoffs over there. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yep. They won district that year.
Yeah.
And then
Like
we
you said,
beat.
though, getting hot at the right time, though.
That's what it is, dog. That's what it is. So it's damn near impossible to make it to state. So if you make it, man, I talked to my buddy Charlie Jones over at Katy Jordan, and he just, man, he knew they had a chance to win it, but man, he's so happy he got a chance to get there because you never know. It's not promised, dog.
Right. Man, talking about Charlie have a freshman class over there.
I know.
That's crazy.
I know.
Crazy.
Man.
You got the kid Isaiah Wright.
Yeah.
You got Charles. You got what is it? The Peyton kid over there.
Yeah.
Where is
Um,
this y'all talking about? What school is this?
Katie
Katie
Jordan.
Jordan.
Oh,
They
okay, okay,
29 class is cold.
okay.
But coach, now I hear Shadow Creek have Lil King, BJ
BJ.
LaFell,
Yeah.
Lil Mason
Devontae.
Jones, right? Come
Yeah.
on, man. Come on, man. As a varsity coach, um, how excited do you guys get for that freshman class? Even you didn't know they freshmen and you got to worry
Yeah.
about the varsity, but is it still intriguing knowing that you got some kids that could potentially maybe move up the ladder a little quicker than others?
Oh yeah, yeah. Especially for me being new, because a lot of the returners I don't really know. A lot of them didn't play last year. I think Creek graduated like 9 or 10 kids on that team on that really good team last year that they had. So a lot of them don't have a lot of varsity experience. So when you really think about it, everybody I may have a lot of juniors and seniors now, but everybody pretty much on an even playing field because ain't nobody played second round of district where everybody scouted you and tried to take your stuff away. They haven't felt that yet. So it's gonna be interesting this year and trying to figure out who gonna be on teams and what teams and who gonna get minutes. So it's very interesting. I'm excited for it, man, for this year and the future.
Now, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say, Coach, you saying how many years you was at Bush?
I was at Bush for 10. I
Okay,
was
so
head
where
coach
you
for
coaching at
7 and
now?
assistant for 3. I'm at Shadow Creek. So I
You at
took the
Shadow
job at
Creek?
Shadow Creek. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. So
okay.
that's over
What you
there.
know about Shadow Creek, Los?
I don't know about Shadow Creek for some reason. That's why I'm throwed off a little bit. For some reason, I thought it was High Tower for some reason. I don't know why I thought that.
Nah.
Okay,
Now Simon
okay,
over
cool,
there.
cool.
Yeah, Jay Simon over there. So
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah, it was a lot of changing in coaches this year.
Yeah,
It
it
was a
okay.
lot of
was.
shifting going around. You know what I'm saying?
A lot
Uh,
of shifting.
Coach, are you opposed to maybe giving one of them freshmen? Do you maybe can you see one of them freshmen maybe earning some JV or varsity minutes? If you can answer that if you choose to.
I am. I'll say this. My last 2 years, 2 years ago I had one, two, I think I had 2 freshmen on varsity and they both got some minutes. One started, one came off the bench. And last year, that freshman was a sophomore. He got first team all district. This
Mm.
year, I mean, he's Evan Batia. He got a chance to be
Man, I like
player.
that kid.
He got a chance to be MVP of the district this year, man. So I'm not opposed to it, man. I'm not old school like that where it's like, okay, you got to earn your keep. You gonna earn your keep on the court. You know what I'm saying? I can't shelter a kid if he good enough. If I got kids that's over here that's good enough, so you gonna compete with them. You know what I'm saying? I kind of learned my lesson about that 2 years ago. I had a bunch of youngsters, and I kind of not really catered to the old folks, but I was like, I'm gonna let y'all lose their job, and they never really lost it because the older kids never really lost the job. They just didn't earn as many minutes as the youngsters did.
Right.
So they gonna get them opportunities, man. I'm for playing the best five, trying to win as many games as possible.
Yes, sir.
Sweet. That Evan kid, that was a smart move, man. I play kids young too if I feel like they could play. I actually seen him when he was a freshman over there. Man, I went over there
Yeah,
and I tried to talk to the kid, but he was wrapped in his situation. But that
yeah,
kid
yeah,
could play. Like that kid go, I don't care about the size. Uh,
yeah.
I like him. He could play.
Good thing
I
about
like
him, he a good kid too.
Oh yeah.
I like
Oh,
I like what Coach said though about learning a lesson. Making mistakes. You learn through those mistakes. Far as like, it's a lot of coaches that will give their seniors the first dibs, rightfully so. But as those practices go on, and like you say, the season, when you from the start of the season to December, after December, you on to that next grade. So if you was a freshman,
Hmm.
by the time December come around, you a sophomore now. We ain't looking at you as a
Yeah,
freshman. So
mhm.
if that progress is being made at a faster clip than that senior, I encourage coaches to do that. Sometimes you got to
yeah,
make them switches, especially if you feel like y'all need some momentum going into the end of the season or something like that. If you feel like you need a change up, yeah, I encourage that for sure.
Yeah. Man, I go back, and I ain't saying this because we here, but I got to tell you because I ain't never told you before. I remember going to Elsik High School, and it had to be February because it was the second half of district. Elsik High School, February of 1998 or 99. When you was a
9-8.
freshman, Lois?
Yeah,
98. And
yeah,
because we was going to see Willow Ridge and Elsik. And Rashard was, he was Rashard.
yeah.
But we had always heard about them youngsters at Willow Ridge. And then we get there, we see Big 4-5 and Elsick. I
Yeah.
say, man, that's that boy. I
That
say,
big
man,
four
he's out there
five,
cooking.
baby.
He's out there cooking, dog. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I got to give you your props on that, man. That was my first time ever seeing you. I didn't meet you, but that was the first time ever seeing you hoop, man. So
Was
that
he
was
Yeah.
throwing
live.
up the West and all this goofy shit?
Hey, it was so live in there because everybody, because Real Ridge wasn't that good. I don't think they wasn't that
Nah,
good
that
that
was
year.
TJ and them
They
wasn't
were
getting
freshmen
in as
with
much.
you.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
their best player at the time was you remember Chris Caldwell?
Chris Caldwell, my
Chris
boy. Yeah,
Caldwell. Now he was
yeah.
cold though. He was cold.
He was real
Yeah.
cold. He had that
Yeah.
real quick right to left crossover. Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. But
Yeah, my
TJ
boy
and them kind
C.
of took over after that. But that was Chris
Oh yeah,
Caldwell's team though. Yeah. I remember that.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That was
That
live.
was
I
a
remember
good
that
old
game,
day.
dog. Yeah,
Yeah. BG, when did you start? When did you play varsity basketball? When did you like start varsity?
yeah. So my freshman year, I didn't go to public school. I went to Girls and Boys Preparatory Academy. So me and
Okay.
Ivan, we was over there together. And so we only had one team, so we was on varsity. I didn't start my freshman year. I started my
Okay.
sophomore year. And then
Okay.
my junior year, I left and went to Stafford. And then I was a starter rest of my career.
Dope. Dope.
Hey,
Yeah.
coach.
So,
Man, let's give a little love to some other high school coaches that you know personally, and I know it's 100 of them out there that you probably admire. Um, but I'm gonna put you in the hot seat real quick.
come on.
Name 3 coaches that you wouldn't want to play in the playoffs.
Damn. All right. Don't matter what classification they are. They
No
just
matter what
coaches.
that
They
hey, just
teams.
because, and it's just because you know how well they coach. Like you've been around it to see it, not because you heard about it. Somebody
Yeah.
you personally know about.
First one gonna be my OG, Ronnie Courtney. I don't want to see that dude in the playoffs, man. I've been with him. I work with him. You know what I'm saying? And I know how, man, that dude is come playoff time, that dude is insane, dog. He
Yeah.
ain't worried about nothing but them at least 32 minutes that the next game holds. So I don't want to play him. Um, Another one got to be David Martinez, man. Coach Martinez over at Tascasita. His teams he probably has some of the well coached teams every year after year. Now he always got some talent, but man, they play together, they play hard, they take charges, they run the floor, they shut a ball, man. They play real well. It's a reason they always in the mix.
In the mix. Yeah.
Um, Third one in Houston area Houston area.
Anywhere, anyone that you know, brother. They don't got to be in the Houston area. You just showing love.
Man, it's probably man. C Jones crazy too, man. He gonna figure you out. Coach Green down at United, he gonna figure you out.
Yeah.
Man, it's a bunch of killers down on this level, dog. It's a bunch of killers, man, that you just don't want to see, man. So my boy down at I forget his name, but at Beaumont Westbrook,
Oh, okay.
man, I forget, they
I
won
heard
state
about that.
last
Yeah, I
year.
don't
We
want
the
to talk,
only
but I heard
team.
about him though.
I think we was the last team to beat them last year, and he just went on a run. They did not lose another game last year. So, but he cold. He have his kids always ready to play. Man, it's a lot of killers. But yeah, Coach Courtney,
Did they make it downstate, BG?
uh,
Beaumont Westbrook?
they won it. Yeah, they
They
won.
won. That's why. Okay, that's why I
They
heard
won
them.
last
Okay,
year.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they was cold. They had a good group. So yeah,
Coach, with the grassroots ball, Carlos got on here the other day. He think grassroots ball is a big part of the NBA. The lack of good play in the NBA.
yeah.
As a high school coach, what's your relationship or what's your thought on grassroots basketball? You hear some high school coaches don't like AAU coaches and
Hmm.
AAU coaches don't like our school coaches. And I'm pretty sure it's like that. But What's your thought on that, brother?
I think it's needed, but it's oversaturated. Like when we played, what Los, it was only what 5 real AAU teams, like legit shoe teams in the city.
Right.
The
Right.
Jaguars, the Hoops, Superstars, Yuri's team. I mean, well, he's a superstar.
Houston
Houston
Select we
Select,
just talked about, and I think the
yeah,
Lynx, something like that.
and the
Yeah.
link, yeah. So it
Yeah.
wasn't that many, but now it's a lot. I tell people all the time, man, when you trying to get in AU, like do your research on these programs. Like, are they developing kids, or are they just putting teams together and trying to win tournaments? Like that's why I like your program, Bobby. Like you develop kids, and with me being at Bush and right down the street from y'all, we would work together and get kids we'll get kids on the Raptors a lot. But you see the development of those kids when they come back after a summer. Or you see the development from freshman year to their junior year, and it's because they're being developed and they not playing on
Absolutely.
no crappy teams. They playing on good quality teams. So right
Yeah.
now, I just think it's the market is just oversaturated with teams, and it's because I think is our generation. We didn't our kid when we didn't make varsity. We want what's better for our kids.
Right.
So if our kids don't make varsity, we're gonna create a team together. We're gonna put them on it, and there they go. Now they got a team. Well, it just
Yeah.
still don't mean anything.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like who y'all playing against? Like what's the competition level?
Right.
Yeah.
So I just think the market is oversaturated right now.
I agree.
How big is relationships? Like, you got some people, like, they even got good players, this or that. But if they not connected with the coaches, even when you go to these tournaments, and I'm not saying I'm connected or nothing, but like a lot of it is relationships. A lot of people don't really understand, no matter what, it's even a business. Okay, so
Yeah.
AAU is a business now. It's about relationships. A lot of these relationships aren't as strong as, people made them, make them look. Right. And
Yeah.
like, once again, I'm not saying, oh, like promoting, oh, I got this and that. I'm saying the journey. Somebody gonna tell you, oh, Bobby ain't got relationships. But
Mm-hmm.
BG, so you're a high school coach, and we'll switch it up. Your last 5 phone calls from college coaches about players. It don't matter how long it is. If there was a 6-month period, a 6-day period, 6 hour, them last 5 phone calls, can you share with us what level those coaches were?
Yeah, I've had some low major D1s contact me about some of our kids, and then a bunch of D2s, JUCOs,
Mm.
and a couple D3s. So, and what you just said about relationships, that's huge, dog. Like it's huge on both ends. It's huge for the coach to build relationships to where you can get coaches in and you build that trust with them and they'll take your word. And if you say, hey man, I got a kid, they're going to believe you. And it's also, it benefits the kids where, you see the kids see these coaches coming into the athletic period and they be like, dang, coach really know, he know Brian Fish at Oregon, and he knows Sam Scholl at Montana State, and he know Alvin Brooks at Lamar. Like, dang, all right. So now the trust in the team and the coach, especially like me for a new coach, but the trust is there, and now they be like, okay, let's get it done. Let's go hoop. Let's practice. Okay, we believe in coach. You know what I'm saying? That's all they want right now. That's a lot of the kids. They want to see that because they want to get to that next level. So how do they do that? They got to see people to help them get to that next level.
Absolutely. What you think about? Do you think college? You hear the rumors about uh college coaches not wanting high school kids no more. This, that, and the third. What you think about that? You being a high school coach, do you still
Yeah,
get college coaches coming after your kids regularly, like seriously want to give them a scholarship?
it's dwindled. It's dwindled a
Mm.
lot, especially on the D1 level, and then it trickles down to like the D2, D3 level because now they wait for whoever hops in the portal, whoever is unhappy, and they'll hold. Like I had a kid last year. Um, he graduated 2 years ago, and he just finished up junior college. And he was, he had a bunch of schools talking to him, but they're like, just wait, just wait. Wait. We got our eye on a couple kids in the portal. So now you got this kid sitting hostage while you trying to go for somebody else. And now the other kid really want to go to your school, but he can't, and he passing up other stuff. And what happens if you get a kid, if that school get a kid out the portal? Now that kid then passed up on a couple of different opportunities. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all for college kids getting paid. I think there needs to be changes with the transfer portal because it's definitely affecting the high school level. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
If you're not 4 or 5 star, or you not top 20 in your state, or probably even top 10, top 15 in your state, you may have to wait, and that sucks.
Yeah. We
So,
gotta come up with a solution for that, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was listening to a podcast the other day, and the dude was like, this was a football guy. I'm a big college football fan, so I listened to a football podcast, and the dude was like, he told them it's gonna take about 5 to 7 years for them to fix this, and like we in like year 1 or 2 of them trying to fix it now. So
I've
it's
heard
gonna be
something
here
like
for a
that
little
too
while.
before. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
So
But I think somebody said it has to be like a cap on it. You know what I mean? Then they got somebody. I think Calipari made a suggestion like one transfer.
One transfer. Yeah.
Something like you can't like all those things. I'm for because, like you said, I'm advocating for those kids to get money. We just got to find a way to make sure it's still a chance for these. Make the main thing for those high school kids coming out of high school, man. Like I almost like, should we start a league for them now or what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they can, now I'm saying
That's a
not us,
level of
but, something to, because like Coach said, it's dwindling, man. It's dwindling. My old coach, Coach Patino, he said, he flat out came out and said out his mouth, we're not recruiting high school kids no more.
Yeah.
I mean, he don't surprise me. It don't surprise me. He dead serious.
Hey, BG, those probably messing up for the high school kids. Hey,
my bad.
You got to watch Still Hurt documentary to hear some of the stories what this joker was doing in Louisville.
I can't wait, dog. I gotta hear those stories with Los and Patino, man.
For sure.
Yes, Coach, man, let's jump back to 2000, right? 2000, you got guys like Los and TJ, Daniel, but let's stay within that 2000 class as much as you can remember. If you could run out 5 to 10 guys in that 2000 era, that class, I'm sorry, that you consider some of the top players. Not saying number 1, 2, 3, is that you remember that you saw with your own eyes.
We're gonna start with Big Bud, dog, just because who he was, dog.
Yeah.
Like I remember we was playing in a summer league, a spring league, and I had to guard him, man. And that dude, I went up for a rebound. That dude grabbed me by right here by my rib cage and lifted me up with one doggone hand, man.
Yeah.
And just to prove how strong he was. That dude was strong. That dude was a man, dog.
Yeah.
And this was going into his senior year. He was a junior.
Yeah.
So got to start with Alton Ford. My partner, my best friend, one of my real good friends, Ivan McFarland, the Warrior, man. Like that dude was a game changer. A game changer, dog. He did whatever you wanted. He'd block a shot, get a rebound, lock you up, get a dunk, get the crowd hype,
Definition of a dog, BG, right there. That
one
right there for sure. My bad. Go ahead.
He was. Damn, 2000. Another one. I got rep for my 3A folks that finished out with me. That boy, Half Man. No, what was his name? Yeah, Half Man, Half Amazing. TJ Fournette down in Hitchcock. He finished it.
Yes, sir.
He was not Half Man, Half Amazing. What was his? I forget his name.
That's the name anybody mentioned yet, man. Okay.
Hey, man.
He went in the All-Star game Tay played with down there by Texas City area, man. The man came out the stands, bro, in like some blue jeans or something.
Yeah, he had his regular clothes on, they said, or something like that, man.
I ain't surprised. Yeah.
He was like, man, what the hell?
I ain't surprised.
Yeah, that dude was great.
2000. Shoot, who else came in 2000?
Give us one more.
Let's think. Shoot, I can't. Joe didn't come out. Joe was 02, right? I think
He was 01.
Joe was
Joe
oh
01.
one.
Johnson was 01. Yeah, he was 01.
Shoot, I can't think of nobody else. Man,
What,
it was a bunch of them.
Derek Obasahan. You remember Derek Obasahan?
He was 2000.
Derek was
D.O.
2000.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought D.O. was with y'all in 01.
Nah, Derek was 2000. I remember because he was like one of the top 10 scorers in
Yeah,
5-6-8 at that time. He averaged like 23 points a game his senior year.
a
Yeah.
dog, another one of them ones, man.
Yeah, yeah.
D.O.
Matt
was
got hurt,
real,
of
dog.
course. Remember Matt White, but he got hurt
Matt
his
White,
senior year.
yeah.
Yeah, but
So
Derek Obasahan, he's one of those ones too that
yeah,
he did good later on, blossomed
yeah.
like great professional career for
Yes,
sure.
he did.
I think he
Yeah,
made
played
like the
against him.
African national team.
National team. Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
yes sir, yes
yep.
sir. Shout out to Do
So
for sure.
And
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
he's an assistant at UT
UTA,
Arlington
right?
now. Yeah.
That's
oh,
where
he
he went to
assistant coach
school.
over there now.
Yeah, that's where he went to school. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's an assistant over. But I think this is his second year, if I'm not mistaken. I could
Oh,
be
that's
wrong.
what I didn't know that. That's what's up.
yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
Haley boy already he getting recruits over there. UTA already, man, out there grinding. You know, coach, you got anybody in the Houston area? You hit them up, man. Anybody in
Yeah,
For
Houston area?
real.
Hit them up for sure.
for
Yeah.
I
sure.
need to
Yeah,
hit D.O. up. I got a couple kids that can probably end up playing with him, man. So yeah, I got to hit him up.
yeah.
Hit D up for real, for
Yeah.
sure.
So, but
And
yeah,
D,
that
so
2000 class. My bad, Bobby. Go ahead.
no, you good go.
That 2000 class was deep. I can't remember off the top of my head, but you know, y'all was the livest ones, man. Y'all had that star power, dog. That 01 class.
Yeah.
Y'all had that
What's
star power, dog.
I had some names from that 2000 though, man. Jason Clocks,
Big Klotz was
Big
2000.
Clocks.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Now was now 2000? Now
who?
Murray or 01?
Nah, Murray was 01. Now
Yeah,
Murray was
okay.
01. Yep.
Okay.
He was 01. Uh, who else was over there, man? Mike Bridgeway. Remember
I
Michael
remember him,
Bridgeway?
yeah. I
That
remember
was,
him.
yeah.
Regis 2000.
Regis was 2002. Regis was
Okay.
2000. I'm saying he was 2000
Yeah,
also. Yeah,
2000, yeah.
Regis
Yeah.
Evans. Yeah. Yeah, we
Courtney
had some
C.
scores in that 2000.
Courtney C.
Oh
Man,
yeah.
them elite boys, man. Courtney
Uh,
C.
did, we mentioned him already with Man, but Jermichael Miller. Remember
Jermichael
Jermichael
Miller,
Miller? Yeah.
yeah.
He put up
J
some nice
Mike, yeah. He
yeah.
was cold. He
Yeah,
was
yes,
cold.
sir.
As we wind down, we don't want to keep Coach up too late, man. He got work in the morning. Coach,
Yes, sir.
let me ask you this, Coach. Do you remember your high school, your last varsity coach, or any one of your coaches you played for at varsity?
Yeah, I
You
do.
do.
I remember both of. I mean, we had four, but I remember all four.
You remember all four?
Yeah.
Which one comes to mind the most? Like, which one you think had the most impact? Whether it was just because you was older, you understood more from him at that time or whatever. But which coach you think had the biggest impact on you?
Most impact was he just got there when I got there, and that was Larry Mishaw. He was my assistant coach, and he would always, we looked up to Coach Mishaw because we knew about Fossil and Majama. He come in different shirts where he played in Europe and stuff, and said he tried out with the Lakers and the Bulls and this. So we were always intrigued about that. We grew up in that age where we didn't have all the information like the youngsters do now. So if somebody said that, man, we took that and ran with it, as gospel. So Coach Mishaw was, man, he helped me develop as a junior and a senior, man.
For sure. That's dope, man.
Now, let me ask you this, Coach. You at Shadow Creek. This your first year there, right?
Yes.
25 years from now, what are three things that them kids at Shadow Creek remember about Coach Gay?
That he loved them, he cared about them, and he taught them how to play basketball the right way. Those are that's it, man. That's my job. Like, I'm done playing. It's my time to give back. I don't want no celebrations. I don't want no congratulations. All I want to do is give back to these kids, give them everything, help them achieve as much as they can. Like we've been talking about, it's harder now than how we had it, but it's so much more to get now. So the grind and the hunger got to be there for them to get to that next level. So it's our job to help them get there, guide them and get there, teach them how to be more than just basketball players, and teach them how to be young men to be successful. Especially at my school, my demographics, I got a bunch of black and brown guys. So I need them to be the next ones to take over this world, man. You know what I'm saying? Take care of us when we get old.
Absolutely. See, I know y'all coaches, man, so y'all gotta be politically correct sometimes. I'm not a coach, so I don't give a damn. We need more coaches to be exactly what you said, love them and care for them.
Yeah.
That sounds so simple, but it's a lost art amongst coaches
Yeah.
these days. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
fam. These coaches don't love them and they don't care for these kids like they did back in our days before us. That's what I think we missing also in this industry that we need to bring back. Is more about loving the kids, caring for them, versus, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
You out
For
here
sure.
loving these kids, Los?
Man, I
Los?
hell yeah, I love my youngsters to death. I love my youngsters to death. Absolutely. Ask them. They gonna know I give them tough love at times too, but they know it's coming from a genuine place. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
you can ask them.
Yeah.
Coach Los gonna play that shit. I
Yeah.
don't be on none of that type of time, but now, yeah, I'm gonna hold
Yeah.
you accountable for everything you do.
Everything. Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I got a question for you, Coach Hurt. Coach BG, I asked him 25 years from now, Los, 25 days from now, what's 3 things your kids gonna remember about Coach Hurt?
Hey man, listen, bro, listen. What Coach said, they gonna know Coach Los loved them. Coach Los cared about them. Coach Los just got to work on when to pick his battles wisely. That's what they
Got
gonna.
to.
One thing about Coach Los got to learn. Coach Los got to learn when to pick his battles amongst his, authorities, other figures in that industry or whatnot, whatever the case may be. But they gonna know for sure Coach Los love him and care for him all day long. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
we got to work on your political.
There you go. Yes, for sure,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure.
You got something else for Coach Los?
Nah, man, this been great, man. I want to keep, like you said, y'all got to go to work tomorrow, man. I'm off tomorrow, so I ain't gonna hold y'all. I ain't want to hold y'all up too much, man. Yeah, I just, I didn't put in 12-hour shifts for 4 days straight, brother.
Man, so
Yeah.
what kind of pole is that in the back? No.
So now, see this, y'all don't know about this, damn. Y'all don't know about this in the H. This the attic, fam. I'm in the,
Okay.
I'm in the basement. My
In the
bad.
basement.
I'm in the basement. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You
I'm
go
telling you,
down
man.
in the basement, man.
Go
Yeah,
down.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah. So you hold on though, real quick on another. You mean to tell me ain't no houses in Houston that got basements, fam?
I don't think so.
Damn, that's crazy.
Hey,
We too close to the
BG.
goal. We're too close to that
Yeah,
wall.
yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
BG. So we go out there, we visit them, right?
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's me, the crew. We working on the dock, so we about to go get a room. You know, good. Los still got that good Southern hospitality, right? So he like, man, ain't no need to go nowhere now. They got a goddamn mansion. I mean, probably 10 bedrooms in there. I
Nah,
don't
it
know
ain't
how
BG.
many.
Go ahead on, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead,
Hey,
bro.
I
Nah.
don't know how many in there. Hey, everybody, his mama got a big ass house. It's like I got different houses to choose from to sleep at, right? Then
Yeah.
I go to that basement. Man, that shit sound like a scary movie, man. I'm going to the hotel, man.
BG, he wasn't trying to hit. I'm like, it's luxury in the basement, bro. He knows.
Nah.
No
Yeah,
He
doubt.
going
yeah.
downstairs. He think he going underground. Yeah.
No doubt. It's like people under the stairs, man. No doubt, man.
And now that I think
Man.
about it, I don't think it's no attics in the Midwest though. I don't think Midwest houses have attics like that. I think it's basements. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Hey, I
yeah.
was gonna stay in the pool house. They got a pool house like on Fresh Prince. I go out there and stay in the pool house.
Hey man, get off Coach time, man. Come on, man.
Ain't
Wrap it
nobody
up,
gonna
man. Get
rob
off Coach
down like
time,
that,
man.
man. Ain't nobody gonna rob your baby ass, man. Man,
I
stop.
said,
Man,
get your
we
man,
gonna,
Coach. Get
we
your
gonna
man.
let you go, coach. We gonna let you go, man.
Yeah, nah, I appreciate you coming on,
Definitely.
taking the time out, man, on this good Thursday, Coach, for sure, man.
Man,
That was
no problem.
great
Anytime.
combo. Great combo.
Anytime, dog. Yeah, oh yeah. It's needed, man. Like, like y'all said something on Tack interview, and shout out to Tack, because he was one of them ones too. But y'all said, man,
Absolutely.
y'all need to get, it needs to be more of us talking and telling them stories, man. Houston was and still is one of the best basketball cities in America, man. And there's so much history that we don't know, or that we do know, that we holding on to, that it needs to get out there. And what
Yes,
y'all boys
sir.
doing is much needed, man. So
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate y'all boys bringing me on.
Absolutely,
Appreciate you.
Coach.
Yeah,
Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Man,
yeah.
there you go. Wrap it up. Another episode of the Opinions Podcast, the best podcast you don't know about. I'm Bobby B with the opinions you want to hear. Lowe's gone, sound us off, baby.
Yep, it's another one, man. Signing off until next time. In my humble opinion, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Opinions Podcast. Love, love.
So appreciate it, Coach.